Well, good morning, my friends. What is up? It is your friend and pal Seth. My pronouns are he and they. I want to welcome you into your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day. We're keeping track of the number. It is day number 179 of our morning inspiration videos. I love that. 179 videos. I love that. Okay, I really do. All right. So, in keeping with what we have been doing inside of this video, I'm going to give you a bit of a preview of one of the groups, actually for today, inside of the amazing community practice that I belong to. And we actually have another group today that is done this afternoon by my amazing and fabulous, I call him fabulous because he is, fabulous and fantastic co-facilitator. So that group will actually begin at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time this afternoon. So if you look at that little ticker on the bottom, join our groups today at 10:30 a.m., our morning group, which I'll be telling you about, and at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the one that my amazing co-facilitator will be doing this afternoon. All right. So just as a little bit of a review, if you haven't seen any of the videos for this week, the theme of this week inside of our community of practice and all the groups is transition. Transitioning from winter into spring. We're literally in, at the time of this recording, at the first week of March. And the first week of March pretty much signals literally the end of winter, okay, and literally going into the first week of spring. And where I live, and everything, we literally we're going from this winter into spring thing, literally this week. Okay, we literally started off this week with snow, with a little bit of snow and everything, in cooler temperatures. We're now at we're now at Thursday, and today and Friday, and I think also this weekend, it's supposed to be in the 60s and 70s Fahrenheit. So, spring, literally. Okay, so just a little bit of a kind of example there. We're literally transitioning from winter into spring. And when we look at it in terms of the groups inside of the community practice, inside of all the groups for this week, transitioning from when it, comes to winter, any old habits, old limiting beliefs, old cognitive distortions and everything that we have had, and, kind of journeying and transitioning into new ideas, new thoughts, new habits, and everything to help us grow or blossom or spring up. All right. So today's group is called Creative Expressions. Okay. So the morning group. So this will be a preview of the Creative Expressions group. And inside of this group, we're kind of using the power of journaling, art, music, and any other form of creativity as a way to kind of explore our own wellness journey, to kind of look at our resilience, look at the types of things that we are doing. And we pretty much use, creativity. We use the power of journaling, art, music, and any other form of creativity, and everything in order to do that, in order to explore our wellness journey. So today's group is going to be a bit of a journaling focus. Now, if you would like to come to group today, and everything, you're not required to bring a journal. You can bring a scrap of paper. Again, you don't even have to write anything, okay, if you don't want to. Literally, it's one of those things. One of the things I talk about in the groups is kind of come as you are, okay? If you want to bring a piece of paper, if you want to bring your journal. But the other great thing is, since this is all on Zoom, we can also utilize the amazing chat box as well. And if you find that you want to use something that's a lot more private, we have pretty much set it now that the chat box is, when you put something in the chat box, it either goes to myself as a facilitator or my other co-facilitator and everything. So again, it stays confidential. If you want us to share it, we can. If you don't want it shared, that is also fine. All right. So again, that other kind of layer of confidentiality as well. So, and as I said, today's going to be kind of a journaling focus. And what we're pretty much going to be doing is dividing a piece of paper into two columns, a column A and a column B. All right. So the exercise for today that we're going to be doing is called the wisdom of the thaw. Okay. Think of thaw, think of, inside of winter into spring, things thawing, and everything. So, on one column, as I said, doing it in two columns. On one column, we're going to look at what am I honoring? Okay, the pretty much, honoring, what's in the past, honoring our winter. Okay, so recognizing what winter, or the last few months of winter, may have taught me about my resilience through survival skills and strengths. So we're going to kind of be at, looking at our resilience, looking at a lot of those survival skills and everything, and kind of looking at, you know, what we have used kind of in the past and everything to help us see that we are resilient and amazing individuals. Okay. So again, recognizing what winter kind of taught us about our resilience to any type of survival skills that we've had and everything, and all of our strengths. So that's what we're going to put again in our first column. So again, looking at what we're honoring. Okay. And in the second column, we're going to be looking at what we are inviting in, or our spring renewal, as I said. Again, a lot of the focus this week is looking at, looking at old skills, old habits and everything, and transitioning into something that it is more authentic for us, maybe a new wellness goal, new habits and everything that will help us to move forward. Okay. So again, what am I inviting in, or our spring renewal? So identifying small, gentle habits or wellness goals and everything. And again, we're using the SMART goal framework, SMART, okay, in order to do that. But again, looking at the gentle habits and the wellness goals and everything that kind of align with our authentic self as we move into a new season. All right. So again today, as I said, it's going to be again a journaling focus, writing things down. But if you want to make it, also an art project, if you think of colors when you think of winter, when you think of spring and everything, when it comes to anything, you're more than welcome to do that. Again, this is just an exercise that I come up with and everything for us to do for today. Okay. But, if you want to do something else, when it comes to art, if you're not able to maybe get the words and everything, you could draw something. And I think that's one of the most amazing things about creativity. You can use your own creative imagination. If you can't find the words, to say what you need to, or say what you want to say about what you're honoring or what you're inviting in. You could maybe write it down. You can maybe do it in picture form, however you feel comfortable. All right. So again, this is literally, as I said, this is called the wisdom of the thought. We're going to be looking at what are we honoring that we've done in the past and everything. And again, it's kind of about thanking our skills, thanking, all of, those thoughts and everything, because again, they've helped to protect us. All right. But also looking at what we are inviting in, new goals, what is going to spring up, what we are going to bring to fruition. All right. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. As I said, the wisdom of the thaw and everything inside of our creative expressions group. All right. So as I said, if you'd like to join us for today, let me know. I can get you the Zoom link and we can do this together. And as I've always said, it doesn't matter where you are in your journey. Okay. This is something that I will also be doing as well. So kind of doing it kind of alongside you as well and everything. So, this is going to be a very, very powerful exercise. So before I go, I also wanted to let you know inside of today's group, what are our songs for inspiración, or songs for inspiration. All right. And we're, of course, going to be listening to 2 songs today. If we have time, we'll listen to other ones. If you all have songs that you would like to hear, please, inside of groups, please always let me know. If there's a song that, has a certain significance for you, absolutely let me know. All right. So one of the songs we're going to be listening to today is Rise by Andra Day. I absolutely love that song. If you haven't listened to that song, listen to that song, y'all. Okay, check out the lyrics of that song. That is a powerful song right there. All right, in addition to that, we're also going to be listening to the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. And another really great song that I love. So we're going to be listening to 2 really, really powerful songs for today inside of our group. All right, so That will about do it for your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day, y'all. I will say, don't quit before the miracle happens. Find ways to keep moving forward because you are amazing. You are worth it. Let's join hands, do this together. I will also say, stay positive, stay motivated, stay focused on your amazing, huge, big dreams and goals, my friends. All right. So thank you so much for watching your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day. And I will see you. Hello, cutie. How you doing? You doing good? Awesome. Okay. So I will see you in the morning inspiration video for tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day and make it the most amazing day ever. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.